Hey now, Leafeator here with a guide to jungling Sand King in 6.84. So what makes Sand King different in this new version for jungling? Well, two things. First off, Sandstorm can now damage mud golems since they're affected by magical damage, and also Caustic Finale will proc after 6 seconds if the unit doesn't die, so now you can very easily double stack, which will super speed up your jungle efficiency. Here I'm going to show an example dire opening, where we start out by buying the Courier, Tangos, Clarity, and Sentry Wards. The wards aren't required, but useful to deward your camps, and also early enemy rune wards to help out your team. The Clarity's for safety, but the Tangos are definitely something you need. Go ahead and defend your jungle camps. You want to make sure you also help your team with the rune if they need it. So don't skill your first point yet, because it may be worth it to take Burrow Strike for a rune fight, which would slow down your jungle. But being flexible and being able to help out your team is much, much, much more important than a minute faster on your Blink Dagger. There are a few options to go about getting level 2, which you're going to be needing here. You can help your lane and just soak a little bit of XP, but the fastest way to do that is to stack the small camp and pull it like I do here. If you want level 2, you're going to have to communicate that you'll need all of this XP to your team from these jungle creeps, and also make sure that it won't be disastrous for your carry to pull this wave. Okay, now on to the bread and butter of this strategy, the double pull. In order to do this, we are going to aggro the rune camp at 43 and walk up. Go ahead and then attack one of those creeps at 48, they will go back home, and when Caustic procs, they're going to go ahead, leave their camp, and try and find you, which will allow it to stack. Also, you want to go ahead and stack the other medium camp at 55 here. Clearly, I'm an idiot, and for some reason I aggroed this camp too early, and don't get the stack up, which is super embarrassing. Yeah, what a sorry excuse for tutorial video, but hey, we all make mistakes in game, right? Woo. Luckily, my rune camp has a great spawn, so I go ahead and start killing that off with Sandstorm. After this Sandstorm ends, I go ahead and wait for the 43-second mark to go ahead and just do the same thing again. You can watch it here. I remember how to stack the other medium camp this time, which is lovely because now I have this example of how to properly do the double pull, which is probably why you're watching it in the first place. By getting level 2 in Sandstorm, you can farm super quick with these stacks, and you can even start stacking the hard camp and the medium camp with this same method, starting with the hard camp at 43 also. Doing this at maximum potential has netted me a Blink Dagger in level 7 at the 8-minute mark, which is pretty nice and fun. Okay, now onto the Radiant side. You should probably have boots for this side. We can still double stack with Sand King's passive here, we just need to go ahead and adjust our timings a little bit. Aggro the hard camp at 38, and then walk up, and then, when the timer hits 45, go ahead and whack it. Let them run back, and then just go chill by the medium camp until 55, when you go ahead and aggro that one up the hill. Be careful with this camp, because it's notoriously hard to stack, but you should be okay. And just like that, you pull off another double stack. Check this out. I got one last trick for the Radiant side. With Caustic and Burrow Strike, you can actually stack both hard camps at the same time on Radiant. And Sand King may be the only hero to be able to do this, as far as I know. Use the same timings as you used before on the hard camp here, aggroing it at 38, pulling it to the left, and then auto-attacking it at 45. We need to wait right here on this spot for the explosion sound so that the creeps can see you, you're in their vision, and walk towards you to the left. As soon as you hear that audio cue, though, you need to walk left and Burrow Strike down the cliff. Make sure you do it in the very, very corner so you don't stun the creeps and you can just take damage for them while they chase you to the north. And there you have it. Congratulations on being a 6.84 stack master with Sand King. I hope you found this guide useful. If you did, go ahead and check out some of my other videos. You can see them like all around the screen right here. And please, please, please subscribe. It helps me a ton. I'm going to be doing videos at least once a week now, which I'm pretty hyped about. Thank you for all the awesome feedback. And yeah, you can also go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Leafeator. Thanks for watching, everybody. Keep being awesome.